Okay, the next stage of this is we're going to actually create your digital portfolio. So I apologize to people that I've taught before and you already have your website, but just bear with me. So what we need to do is if I've never taught you before and you don't have a website, we're going to create a website right now. If you do have a website, of course, you're going to use the website that you already have. You're just going to add a new page for this class, okay? So we're using Google Sites. So I happen to have a link here, but at the very top, of course, I always have links for all the classes, right? So you can just click on Google Sites. So what I suggest is as I'm doing this, that you can do this with me, and then I'm going to show you, and then if you don't mind, if you can just pause the video, and then make sure everybody's doing it, and then resume the video. So right now you're going to click on Google Sites. So everybody go to D2L, go to Google Sites, or you can search Google Sites. And then you are either going to open a previous digital portfolio if I taught you before. Okay, so again, if I taught you before, you're going to open up an existing site. Otherwise, you just hit the plus button for a new site. Now, I like Google Sites because it's very easy to use. It's all connected to your school account. I mean, it's not super fancy, but it's good enough for what we need, okay? So the first thing you're going to do, if I've never taught you before, is you're going to click on themes. Now, you can kind of customize it a little bit, not a whole lot. Just, kind of click through and see what you like. Now, all of these website headers, don't do anything with them right now. We're going to do something with that on Monday, but I don't know, just have a look and see if there's something that you like. Okay, and really you're looking at a font. It's not that big of a deal, and we can always change things later. Okay, so what we're going to do next is, so go ahead and just look at the themes, pause this video, and then when everybody's kind of picked a theme, then we're ready to go. Okay, so now that you've picked a theme, what we're going to do is you're going to click on Pages. So if I've taught you before, this is what you'll have to do as well. So everybody's going to have a home page. If this is your new website, you're going to hit the plus button and you're going to make a page for your class. So either like 11 urban or 12 exploring or 12 visual, whatever class that you're in, okay? And then you're going to hit done. So you're going to have a home page and then you're going to have a page for this class. If you already have a website, because I've taught you before, then you probably have that and you're just going to hit new page and make a page for this class. If you do a lot of art on your own, and if you would like, but you don't have to, you can also make a personal page. If you want to do like a page for your own, art that you do, or, makeup designs or fashion that you do, or, animated characters or anything that you like. We don't feel that you have to, but this is a nice place to kind of put everything. Okay, so you should have a home page and a page for this current class. Okay, so pause the video and make sure that everybody can do that. Perfect. So we've made our website, we've got a theme, you've got your pages. Now, this is the important part here, is there's two steps to this. One, we need to kind of make this website available so people can see it, and I'll explain that in a second. And then also I need a link to your website so that I can actually go to it and I can see everything. So first thing I want you to do is that there's a little person there. It says, if you highlight it with the plus button, it says share with others. What we're going to do is that right now, only if you're part of the Durham District School Board are you able to see this. We're just going to change it. So where it says public site, Durham District School Board, hit the arrow and make it public. What this means is, it doesn't mean that I can Google search your website. It just means that if I want to show your parents, for example, they can see that. Okay, because otherwise it'll be restricted. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit done. Okay, so that just means if I share that then with your parents, they'll be able to see it. Okay, so just make sure that you do that. You can pause the video for a second and make sure everybody's done that. Okay, the next part is really important. So we need to kind of give the website sort of like a name, right? So right now you're in this edit mode and I won't be able to access it or anything like this. This URL at the top, I can't access that. So we need to, first of all, if this is your first time with this website, you're going to hit publish. the first time that you hit publish, it's going to ask you for a website address. So it's going to be sites.google.com/ddsb.ca/ and then you're going to name it. And again, we represent the DDSB. This is a professional website, so it should have a professional name. So I would put something like your name, I put Teresa Wyatt Arts because I've probably made 1,000 of them. So if I put art, do you see that it's red and it's not available because I've probably made 1,000 of them, so I'm going to put art. So you could put I would put Wyatt's art portfolio, Teresa Wyatt's art portfolio, to see if there's something available. If there's a check mark, then you're good to go, okay? And then you're going to hit publish. Okay, so now you have some sort of URL, but that URL is still not showing it right here, okay? So I need a URL, but I do not need that one, this one right here. So while everybody does that, maybe you should pause the video so everybody can make sure that they have a URL and they publish their website. Okay, now that you've published your website, again, that's for people that have never made a website before. This is really important. I need the published link to your website. There's a little link here. It says copy published site link. So that here, this is the published site. So up here, the URL is the edit site that only you can access. This is the one that I need. I'm going to copy that link, and you're going to hand that link in. So I'm going to go now back to your home page, right? And again, I'm just using the grade 11 urban art one, but it's going to be the same for each one. It says hand in publish link here. So you're going to click on that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to access it because I'm the teacher. There you go. Okay. There's a little part here. Look at me. I even made a rubric. Good girl, eh? Okay. See, real teacher. There's a little box here where you're going to paste that URL and you're going to submit it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but okay. And then you're going to say done. Okay. And then that way I have the link to your website so that you wouldn't have to hand anything in from now on because I'll have the link to your website. Okay. So pause the video and make sure that everybody does that. That's the most important thing. Okay. So now we're all good. We have made our website. We've published it, and you've handed in the link. So we're ready to go. Next, we're going to watch the next video where I'm just going to talk about photographing your art and uploading your artwork to your website, and then we'll actually get going on some stuff.